So let's focus on this question. Can I use Google Translate? I am, as I said, still surprised by how many sellers ask this question and how many sellers just use the keywords, put them in Google Translate, and expect to get some really good results. You cannot translate Google Translate has come a long way from being just this machine translator making very, very obvious Chinglish mistakes, if you may, such as, made in Turkey, putting the turkey as an animal instead of a country. And it really has improved a lot. So, for instance, when I bought a washing machine, I could put the instruction into Google Translate and I could figure out how it works. But when it comes to your keywords and your listings, I would recommend never to use Google Translate. Why? Because when you put a keyword in Google Translate, it is going to translate to something which not necessarily is going to be a keyword on the new marketplace. Also, if you use a native translator to just translate the keyword to a new marketplace, it doesn't necessarily mean that that same long tail keyword combination is going to be existing on the target marketplace. You will always have to double check everything you do manually. And this is what these examples are going to show you. So let's say if you want to see sweetened milk can, like we want to rank for, let's say this is the main keyword you want to be ranked for on Spanish marketplace. If we put this in Google Translate, we're going to get la leche azucarada puede. If we put this keyword in Amazon.es, we're not going to get anything close to this search result, not anything close to this keyword. So if you were to put the keyword in your listing or PPC campaigns, you'll be ranking for something which is completely irrelevant for your product, and you'll be ruining your honeymoon period time Amazon gives you. Instead, the keyword we're looking for is leche condensada. So nothing to do with the Google Translate result. Example number two is when Google Translate actually does a good job. And this would also probably be a result that your translator, native translator, who doesn't have a lot of Amazon experience, would tell you. This is the example of the kitchen faucet. So faucet translates as rubinetto. And this is absolutely correct. And the Google Translate actually does a good job here, and so does your translator. But when you put the rubinetto on Amazon.it, you're not going to get any faucets on the first two pages. Faucet's going to show up on page number 3. And you know what they say? Where to hide a dead body? It's on page 2. So nobody's going to search for anything after page 1. And you really want to do everything to get indexed for those keywords on page 1. So Rubinetto is a no-go. So basically, even if you want to use a native translator without any Amazon experience, you have to tell them to do a manual research on the competitors and see what they are using, because it's not necessarily going to be the word which is going to be translated correctly to another language. So basically, Rubinetto, it doesn't work, but what works is Mescalatore Lavello. So nowhere close to Rubinetto. So pay attention to this when Miscelatore Lavello. So nowhere close to Rubinetto, and you really have to do the keyword research separately for each marketplace. Each marketplace is different. Even if you compare the US marketplace keywords with the UK marketplace keywords, you're going to find differences.